Hello everybody and happy spring. Bulbs are finally popping up out of the ground. We've got hellebores in bloom and on sale through Sunday the 22nd. And I wanted to take this moment to show you guys some plants that you should and should not be pruning this spring. So let's start with an early bloomer. This is Forsythia that I have right next to me. You'll see it's got a lot of buds on it that are transitioning from green to yellow. So these will soon be producing flowers. And this, among many other bloomers, are things that you do not want to be pruning this time of year. Let them bloom, see how they fare, and then give them a hard prune afterwards. Same with something like this Lacothaway, also called dog hobble. This is an evergreen, but it's currently producing buds that are going to become spring flowers. So those are the plants that you want to leave alone this time of year. Another one that I'll show you is a very common plant. This is big leaf hydrangea, or a macrophylla hydrangea. These are your big blue and purple ball-shaped flowers. They also sometimes come in lace-cap flowers. But these bloom on new and old wood, so they were producing buds last winter that overwintered, and they're gonna become your flowers this spring and summer. This is still producing buds, and it's hard to tell what's alive and what's dead. So best to leave these until around Father's Day, at which point you'll be able to see what's actually dead wood, what you can cut back, and then clean them up a little bit then. If you're ever unsure about hydrangea, let them be, because otherwise you might be sacrificing some flowers. And let's go take a look at some other plants. Another plant that you'll want to be pruning this time of year are your ornamental grasses. A lot of people leave the stalks from the previous season throughout the winter for some winter appeal, but now is your chance to go back and hack these close to the bottom. Otherwise, once the new growth starts to come up, it will be intermixed with the old, and then it's hard to clean up. So if you get in a little bit earlier, give these a hard clean, you'll have beautiful grasses coming up soon, and it'll give them a fresh start. One final note for spring pruning is that you almost always want to be cutting back dead or diseased material on any plant. So this is a perennial, this is catmint, but all of this is dead material from last year, dead foliage. So you could actually trim all of that off, and underneath you can actually see some new growth started. So you give that a better chance to succeed, and it won't come in contact with any potential diseases or pests. So you can get rid of that dead material. Same goes for fruit trees or rose bushes. You want to be cleaning up any dead or diseased material, any crossing branches, classic pruning techniques. But if you have any particular questions about a certain plant, let us know in the comments. We'd be happy to help you. Happy spring.